I'm your host, Sonny Cougar, and today I'm joined by my co-host, Sal the Slab Guy.
What's up? What's happening? Good to be on.
Good to have you on, Sal. It seems like it's been a while. It was 2025 last time I had you on.
This is like last year, man.
It was a while. We went through, a lot's happened, I
Mhm.
recently had my anniversary, 1 year
Happy,
married man. Thank
happy
you.
anniversary. Happy anniversary. Very good.
Also, we all had New Year's. We brought in the New
Mhm.
Year. There was Christmas. So it's been a while since I've seen you.
That's right. That's
But we
right.
did see each
Yep.
other on the awards, though.
We did. That is true. But you can't count that because there's just too much stuff going on. Not enough personal action right here.
Yes. Now we got some one-on-one time, and Sal, we've got a
Yes.
bit going on. Of course, for our pre-show, I've got quite a big mail call I mentioned to you, but also,
Mhm.
I like to tell what we're going to be doing later on in the show. Of
Right.
course, we got some comic book news. We had the very unfortunate passing of Sal Buscema,
Very sad.
and then we did have some trailers come out for some movies, some shows,
Mhm.
and then
Mhm.
we got Vera Insanity. Since you're back, we will once again have What You Want to Slabbed. We'll have Right or Wrong. You've got 3, and I've got 2.
Right.
And then Random Panel of the Week, the F List. Somebody who's immortal and bald is joining the F List.
Oh my goodness.
And our topic of the week, which will be shipping nightmares,
Shipping nightmares.
proper ways to ship books and
Mhm.
slabs.
Mhm. Hang on a second. My dog is trying to settle down. That's why I keep looking. Come here,
Oh,
girl.
good.
Come on. Come here.
Oh, good.
Right here. Here's your pillow. She's old now. She has hard time finding stuff, but she's okay. She makes it around. Okay, we're good.
We're glad she's able to make it around.
Mm-hmm.
And in the meantime, we'll say that we're on all the socials at the Codex Station.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And of course, if you want to get merch and meet the team and all that good old jazz, go to www.thecodexstation.com.
Brought to you by Uncle Gary, Mr. IT himself.
Yeah.
And we got Mobius online.
Yeah.
Hey, Mobius,
Hey.
How you doing, buddy?
Good
Glad you could
to
join
see
us tonight.
Yeah, glad you could join us. Mobius UK.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sal,
Yes.
it's time.
It's time. Oh my God.
It's mail
That's all time.
call.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I don't want to make you jealous, Sal.
Uh-oh. Did you get a slab? Did you get a slab?
Not yet. So
Oh,
everybody make sure to check out our 2026 collecting goals video, which you see what we asked you this year. But Sal,
we'll dive into that.
The other day, I won a pretty big bid. I said I'm after those Age of Revelation comics, and I won 32 comic books for a total of $34.
Nice.
So
32.
So it technically was a $20 bid, but then shipping and handling and tax came out to a total of $34.
Nice.
Nice. No, $34 for 32 comic books.
There you go.
So
let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
I got Omega Kids #1.
Ah, very cool.
And then Book of Revelation.
Ooh, there you go.
#1.
Very nice. Very nice.
And the World of Revelation. #1. That's a one shot, that one.
Right.
And now some of them I already had, but got again. X Avengers #1.
Uncle Gary liked that series. Yeah.
He said he liked that one. See, this one makes me think about you because it's Sinister 6, which you see Venom.
Yeah, there he is.
And then of course there's Radioactive Spider-Man.
Yep, I collected those.
Oh, okay. Iron and Frost. #1.
Nice.
Binary.
I collected that series as well.
Okay, so you did collect Binary.
I've always liked Binary. Back in the old X-Men days. Gotta love it. All right.
Expert X-Men #2. But yeah, like you said, Binary is a cool character. Cool, tough character.
Yep.
Unbreakable X-Men #1.
Yep.
Amazing X-Men #1.
Yep. Very good.
And the X-Men Age of Revelation Overture. It's #1, yeah. This might be my favorite issue of this series so far. I haven't read the whole thing, but that was a big one.
All right. Sonny, give me 1 second. I gotta let her out. Go, keep going with that.
Sure, I will do that.
I can just do this right here. Because I think she needs to go out. Go on.
I got Laura Kinney, Sabretooth #1. This is a story that I
Ooh,
enjoyed a
yeah,
lot. I
yeah.
enjoyed that one. I'm liking this one a lot. I'm really excited
Mm-hmm.
to continue it.
Okay.
And Long Shots
Long shot
#1.
with Mojo.
That was like a good old Mojo story. Mojo, Major Domo,
That reminds me of that X-Men cartoon, the X-Men 97 or 95,
Rogue
X-Men
Storm.
95 cartoon that we watched. Yeah, Rogue Storm, also a good one. There was a Mojo episode of the X-Men 95 cartoon that we reviewed here on the Codex Station.
97, Sal. You were going 95,
97.
97, yeah.
97.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
did. We did review it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. 97. 97.
The Last Wolverine.
Last Wolverine.
This,
Yep,
this was
good.
actually my cover of the year, so I didn't mind getting
Yeah.
this one again. And
Yeah.
on the Codex podcast, when I talked about some, like I said, my favorite new character of 2025 was Leonard Two Bears.
Yeah.
The Wonderful Wolverine. And then this one, Radioactive Spider-Man #2. I had another copy, but this is the first time I had a variant copy, but this is the first time I had this copy.
Yeah.
And
Variant.
then
I love a good variant.
I had a variant, but this is the original cover of Undeadpool.
Undeadpool. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the variant is like Revelations carrying him.
Yes.
Now, these were the ones that I did not have before. So
okay, all right.
Check them off my list. And it's Rogue Storm #2.
Very good.
And Omega Kids #2.
Nice. Very
good. Hit all those #2s. I read the #1s.
Yeah, you're definitely hitting those #2s.
Yeah. And X-Men Book of Revelation. This is another good story. I'm liking Book of Revelation.
Yeah.
And like I said, I like the last Wolverine, so now I have issue #2.
There you go. Is that Colossus in the background of that one? Does that look like Colossus to you? Yeah, there. No, it's Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah, okay. I only caught a glimpse of him, so it looked like Colossus in shade.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I believe Colossus is in the Expert X-Men story.
Okay, all right, yeah, that's right.
6, #2. So now I can continue that one.
There's Venom, of course. They're very good.
And Iron and Frost #2. And in this story, it's like Iron Man and Emma Frost were a couple.
Yep. That did happen in the regular series during the Krakoa era.
Oh.
So that was pretty cool.
Binary #2.
Yeah, that's a wicked cover.
And Expert X-Men #1. Okay, yeah. So see, I had 2 before. Now I have #1. And there's Colossus.
There he is. All right. Yep.
I'm not sure why that Cougar type beard.
There you go. Hashtag Sony's beard for 2026.
That's right. And Cloak or Dagger. For some reason, this in the Undeadpool series seems to be the harder ones to find.
Really?
So now I got #1 of Cloak or Dagger.
Yep. Very good.
I was kind of like, why did they get a story? But when I read it, I'm like, okay, you know what? It was a pretty cool story.
Okay. I did not read that one.
Amazing X-Men #2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very good.
Almost done. Laura Kinney, Sabretooth #2. Like I said, interested to continue the story.
Yep.
Long Shots #2.
There you go.
The X-Men
X-Kids.
Yeah. And I put my headphone back on.
There you go.
Unbreakable X-Men #2.
Nice.
And finally finish it with Unbreakable X-Men #3.
Nice.
So that was my mail call.
Good score. So in the 2026 collection goal bid, how close does that put you to completing that goal?
All right. I will look it up right now. I got it on my phone because
all right.
So like I said, I have some issues from before. So with that, the ones I need, I think it's a total of like 52 comics.
Okay.
The whole thing.
So you got about 32 of them there.
Right there, near 13, and I have some other ones. So what I need is, well, I'm about to go to a comic shop. I ordered some, so I'm gonna just have to pick them up tomorrow.
Right.
And so if I get all the ones I ordered, the ones I need next or left, the ones I have left to get are Amazing X-Men 3, Cloak or Dagger 2 and 3, Expert X-Men #3, Iron and Frost #3, Laura Kinney Sabretooth #3, Omega Kids 3, The Last Wolverine 3, X-Vengers 2, Undeadpool 2 and 3, and then X-Men Book of Revelation 3.
Okay, very good. Very good. All right, keep talking for 1 second. Let me check on my dog, get her back in.
Okay, sounds good. So I've got 12 left to get of X-Men's Age of Revelation. Then I've got the whole thing I've got the finale. I've got even the epilogue, but I'm waiting to read them. I'm very excited to see how it ends, but I'm like, I'm getting close to finishing. I might as well read all the spin-offs, read everything, and then get to the finale and finish X-Men's Age of Revelation. And Sal is back. And good. I'm glad. I was trying to get through that mail call pretty fast. I didn't want to have us on a super long pre-show, but it hasn't been too long.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. It's a good score, Sonny.
Thank you.
Good
Yeah,
score.
like I said, I mean, and now when I did like the math and looking at it, like how much each one costs, because some of them are 4, some of them are 5. Then one's like the X-Men Overture was 6. But looking at it, it was like for the ones I wanted, I saved about like $30-something, the ones I was truly after. And then if you count everything, it saved like $130. If you added it all up, it would have been like 160. So
and you didn't even need a coupon.
Yeah, no coupon needed. And some of them, like maybe if like I'll look and see first appearances, like the last Wolverine, I may keep that to have like a copy of his first appearance. And then some of them I might be like, okay, I already have a copy. Maybe I'll see if I could sell them at a shop and then use that money to get the issues I don't have.
Yeah, little wheel and deal in action.
Yeah, so I will see.
All right, very good, very good.
Yeah, but like I mentioned there, we hit our comic collecting goals. And yeah, so everybody make sure to check that out. The Codex Station's Comic Collecting Goals 2026. This is my first year doing the comic collecting goals.
Very cool, very cool. Yep, so there's a video out on the YouTube channel, Codex Station YouTube channel. It has Sonny's collecting goals, Uncle Gary's collecting goals, Dan's collecting goals, and of course mine at the end. So go check that out, folks. It's a little bit long. I don't know, about maybe 25, half hour, 25 minutes. Yeah. About that, but that's still worth checking out.
Yeah, and then too, you can always watch it in parts. It's okay. I watch Sonny's part now, Gary's, Dan's, Sal's, or just say, hey, it's half an hour. It's not too long.
Right.
And then too, you start with me, you finish with Sal.
There you go. There you go. All right, are we ready to kick off the show then?
Sal, my mo freaking pal, I am ready to go.
All right, folks, stick around. We're going to kick this sucker off officially, and we'll see you guys in about 40 seconds. Sorry, did I hit the right one? I did.
Maybe. I heard some different music.
Yeah, that was not the right one.
I'm pretty curious to hear it, though.
No, we cannot hear that one. That one is not a legal tender. So we're going to just stand by just for 1 second here.
It was a tease.
Okay, yeah, it was a tease. We're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. I know, Penny, it's upsetting, but we're going to go with this one. Stand by, folks. It's got to upload this one here. Yeah, unfortunately, that other one was not allowed because of certain things, so we won't get into that. So
was Taylor Swift back?
Tay was back. She was in town. She stopped by. We had lunch. Great guy. Kelsey's a great guy. We had lunch and stuff like that. And she sang a little riff for me, and I just kind of held up my phone and got that recorded. And boom.
You said, "Say I'll sing the Codex theme song another time."
Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go. It's almost loaded, almost processed. And
speaking of music, I might be seeing the band Trickster in a couple days.
Ooh, nice. All right, now we're loaded up and ready to go. We'll see you guys in about 40 seconds.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the official episode of the Codex Podcast. As usual, I'm your host, Sonny Kruger. I'm joined by my co-host, Sal the Slab Guy.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? How you guys doing tonight on this fine Wednesday, chilly Wednesday?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's getting a little warmer here in Chicago. It's like, 10 degrees here or something like that.
Wow, the heat wave.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Get my shorts on, take my shirt off.
Jeez. It's actually colder outside than it is here in the Slabatorium.
Probably,
and
yeah.
that's cold. Let me just tell you right now, I'm ready for summer. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I am ready for summer. Okay.
Yeah, it's getting pretty cool. Yeah, especially too with ice and snow around
Yep.
here.
Yep.
Okay, I was
Yep.
wrong. It's a 14 degrees here. Full 14
Right.
degrees.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. All
So
right.
yeah, like we were saying, on the pre-show we had a mail call. I got
Yes.
32 comic books for $34,
Right. Good score.
and yeah, good score. So knocked a lot of those Age of Revelation comic books out.
Hmm.
And today we'll be having a lot of some comic book news, and then we will get to some very insanity. This time it will be led by Sal the Slab Guy, since you're always the one who gets us the info every time. And
Right.
then it's your segment of which one is slab. So I'll be just like everyone else. I'll just take a guess, a
All
shot
right.
in the dark. And then we have our right or wrong. Sal's
Mhm.
got 3 statements. I've got 2. Then we got our random panel of the week.
Right.
Daredevil.
Getting
Daredevil
some
wants
cake.
something. He's not going to be stopped.
Just looking to get some cake, man.
Yeah. And then, if only he was immortal and possibly bald, he'd be like our F-lister joined today. And then we have our topic of the week, which is shipping nightmares.
Yes.
Proper ways to ship books and
Yes.
slabs.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So,
And
Sal,
Sonny, something tells me that you enjoy the nights that I'm on the station because you like to participate in the variant insanity and the and all the one and slab stuff. You're just
I do. It's different, because it's not the usual. I'm like, okay, now I can be like everybody else.
be just like everybody
In a way,
else.
in a way.
Hmm.
I don't like to be a face in the crowd, but
Right.
I like
Right.
sometimes for research purposes.
Right.
I like
Right.
to do
Right.
it. And then I could actually relax a little bit more. Like right now, I could sit back,
Do that.
relax, and I could have Sale hit the button that says news.
Okay. Well,
Rundown.
are we ready for the rundown?
I'm ready.
Here comes the rundown.
We start the news off with some tragic news, and that was that
Yeah.
the legendary artist Sal Buscema passed away at the age of 89 on January 24th. He
Hmm.
passed away at the age of 89. And we'll get a little bit more onto his legacy because there's so much to do. We can't just get everything that Sal did in a quick rundown. We'll
No.
get more onto that in a little bit. We did have some trailers come out. We had the Masters of the Universe trailer that came out on
Yes.
Thursday. Then we
Yeah.
also had another Supergirl trailer that came out, which showed a lot more of the main
Nice.
man, Lobo,
Main
which got a
man.
lot of people talking. And then there was a trailer for Daredevil Born Again Season 2. So
Yep. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I say, with it's been a week of trailers, but I say we get on to what I would consider the biggest news of them all, and that is the passing of Sal Buscema.
Yes.
So,
Very sad.
Sal,
Very
would you like
sad
to
news.
talk about Sal?
Yes, actually, I would because let me tell you this: when I back in my heyday of super collecting and super reading, Sal Buscema was my Spider-Man guy. He did Spectacular Spider-Man for a good run. I know he did other series as well, but
The Hulk a
I
long
know
time
him.
too. Yeah,
I know him from Spectacular Spider-Man, and just because he was another Salvatore, I felt that connection with him because he was drawing my favorite character, so I really had that connection with him. And I don't know, it's just it was one of those things. Oh man, I got one of these days I'll get to a con that he's at, and I'll be able to get him to sign his stuff. We can talk, Paisan stuff, and good stuff
from
like
one
that. Which
Sal to another.
one sound to another we can't talk about on the air, but we could talk in private. No, but seriously, he was a really good artist. And hey, there's Booge. How you doing, buddy? So, yeah. So it was just one of those things where I was like, oh, I hope we get to a con that he's at, and it's never happened. And then when I saw that on the 24th, I was like, well, that's sad, But 89 years old is still a good age. He had a good life with that. I think,
Yeah.
it's something that to be proud of when I look back on that. He has a very good legacy. Let's put it that way.
Oh yeah, he does. Like I said, he's worked on so many. Like I said, Spectacular Spider-Man for so many years, and the Incredible Hulk
Hulk.
also for so
Oh
many
yeah.
years. But then when
Yes.
you look at so many things he did, he's worked on pretty much
Yeah.
most characters. Every Marvel, even DC too. Like he's pretty much worked on every character, and even some of the more unknown characters. Like I'd say Rom. I know Mighty Mike is a big character. Rom. I know that
Yep.
Sebastian worked on ROM, and he's created quite a few characters as well.
Yes.
Even a couple F-listers, but also some big characters like one that came to mind is Baron Zemo was one of the
Hmm.
characters he created. So he's created
Yep.
some of the big characters in Marvel as well, and
Right. So
even I
he worked a little bit on Avengers, Captain America, Thor. He even worked on the Defenders
yeah,
as well. He is related to, well, yeah, or I should say, he has a brother
Don.
of John who worked on Conan, Silver Surfer, and also Avengers. Um, and let's see, some of the stuff he's done for Spider-Man. He did the Sin Eater saga, the death of Gene
Mm.
DeWolf, which we reviewed here on the podcast a while ago.
It is an awesome
And
story.
yep, yep, and just good stuff, all around good stuff.
Yeah, I saw someone commented before. There's an issue of Hulk that I have, and someone said when reading the comments, they said, "Hulk, have you ever read the Incredible Hulk issue number 300?" Where it's like the Hulk, but there's Spider Man. I think there's even some of the Avengers there.
Oh, oh,
I have
okay.
it, but I haven't read it yet. And someone commented, they said Hulk 300 is the best one shot I've ever read. So hearing that,
Okay.
and now that I have it, I'm like, okay, I gotta shoot that up to my to read list.
Okay. I think I got to do that too now.
Yeah, and then, but looking at some of the awards he's won, he won the
Okay.
Ink Pod Award in 2003, and he won
Uh,
the Hero Initiative Lifetime Achievement Award 2013, the
nice.
Inkwell Spammy Award in 2013 and 2018, the Inkwell Awards Stacey Irigan Special Recognition Award, the Inkwell Awards Joe Sinnott Hall of Fame Award in 2021. He won the
Nice.
Ringo Award 2022.
Hmm.
Yeah, I see. Even two other characters he's worked on. He's worked on G.I. Joe. He's worked on who else is I gonna see? But so many characters. But even to like we were saying, we know him more for his Marvel work, like we said, Hulk, Spider Man. But he also has worked on characters like Batman, Superman,
Hmm.
Catwoman. Like I said, most characters you can think of, Sid Buscema's worked on them.
Right.
And
Yeah. Absolutely.
yeah. So
Absolutely.
one of the all-time greats has passed away, and like you said, he did live to be 89 years old. He was born in 1936.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was may Sal Buscema rest in peace and continue on, making some great comic books up above.
Yeah.
And yeah, Sal Buscema was in Reservoir Dogs.
I don't know if he was in Reservoir Dogs, but that's fine.
What color? What color?
Yep. 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 So 1936, eh?
Yeah,
He's
different
uh,
world.
he's
Different
actually
world.
he's actually 5 years younger than my mother.
Oh, okay.
So my mother just turned yeah 96 this year.
Oh, maybe she have a happy birthday.
Yeah, it's early January, but I'll tell her. She'll be like,
Yeah, well,
"Who's
happy,
Sonny?"
happy belated birthday.
It's a boosh, stupid joke. It's never a stupid joke. It's always good.
What was
You're
it?
always your family here, boosh. You could say that type of stuff.
Interesting. And I like the movie Reservoir Dogs. It's always good
Yeah.
walks, And I did kind of get somebody's career kind of started. A certain director, a Silver Surfer fans director. Yeah. In
Yes.
Reservoir Dogs, Reservoir Dogs, his little quiz. If you look in, was it Tim Roth's character's name? Which I forgot which color he was. But when they're showing him in his regular house, he has a big poster of the Silver Surfer.
Nice. Nice.
And Quentin Tarantino put that in there because he wanted to make one. He wanted to one day make a Silver Surfer show or movie.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Wanted he, I think he even made scripts for a Silver Surfer movie and for a Luke Cage movie.
Wow.
Imagine how those would have been.
Yeah. No. Seriously. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Who knows? But yeah. Mm-hmm. So see, it was fine that you brought up Reservoir Dogs. See, it's and one thing new. Sometimes it's just connecting things. How can I connect it to comic books? So see, I can even connect Reservoir Dogs to comic books.
Yes, Reservoir the comic books. Yep.
But now let's jump on to Masters of the Universe. Not usually known for comic books, more known for the show or the shows. There was the 80s one, there was the early 2000s one. That was actually the one I watched, was the early 2000s one.
Right.
And then the action figures. But there are some comic books, he manages in some comics.
Right.
And Silver Surfer, such an underutilized character.
I agree.
Completely agree. One of my favorites.
Yes. Yep.
The Hero Ordeal is one of my all-time favorite story arcs in all of comic books.
Yes.
Yeah. But Masters of the Universe, and there's actually even a comic book where it's like Superman versus He-Man. I haven't read it yet, but that'd be a good fight.
Mm.
if they actually just really throw down as opposed to a few panels. But yeah, so Sal, what did you think of the trailer? Did you get to see it yet?
For the He-Man one,
Yeah.
yeah, the He-Man one, yeah, I did see it. I did like it. It felt pretty good about it. So I think it's going to be definitely interesting.
Yeah, I liked it. I was,
Hmm.
like,
Hmm.
I just felt like it has a kind of a fun, kind of like a lot of action to it. I was impressed. I liked it. I was happy to see it. I thought the characters looked good, and the little changes didn't bother me much at all. I was just like, seems cool. And then I'll mention the one thing that are getting some people angry is it shows, He-Man, Prince Adam. Adam is working a regular job, and it
Right.
shows like he's on a desk, and it says like he, him, and some people are like, why do they have to throw that into He-Man? And they say, really, you mean He-Man? Why is
Yeah.
He-Man mentioning
Right.
pronouns? So
So from the trailer, basic trailer, you get the premise that he was sent to this realm, the Earth realm, to be protected. That type of thing.
yeah, and then gets brought into the
Yep.
gets
And he's
brought
there
back
trying to
into
take
the
the
world.
he's like sees a prop, like a fantasy prop with the He-Man sword on it, and he's like, "Oh, this is my sword!" And he's there trying to yank it off the mannequin. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, sure. This it's not yours. This is mine. This is my sword. But yeah, I think it looked fun. So I liked it. Yeah, and then
I
it'll
I,
come
th-
out.
I thought Skeletor looked pretty good,
Yeah,
for design wise. He's played by Jared Leto, and as much as Jamie hates Jared Leto, I don't think Jared Leto is actually that bad of an actor. I think he's just had some bad movie scripts that he could not, work his his magic with, you know. Like Morbius was very meh, Tron
Morbin
Ares,
time.
yeah, Morbid time. I saw Tron Ares, and the
What did you
premise
think of
was
that? Because I
good.
know you like Tron a lot.
I do. I really like Tron a lot, and the premise was good, and it was pretty cool. But it just, I was waiting for something to happen that didn't happen, and we won't get to that. But as far as his acting is concerned, I thought it was, he's a good actor, So I have the power. I know. It's like, say it,
Yeah, you got it.
say
Yeah, we want to
it.
hear that. We want to hear I have the
Yep,
power.
yep, yep.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I
Well,
wonder
like I
how
said,
much. Yeah,
he
I
is a
was.
good actor, and he did win
Yeah,
Best
good.
Supporting Actor for Dallas Buyers Club.
Yeah, he
So
did. He did.
he is. I think it's just like I know there's controversy behind him, but and I think it's just like that he's been in flops, so that's making like I don't know. Like
It makes
hopefully
you
he just
kind of
bad
scared.
luck. Yeah, last
Yeah.
week when we did our random panel, or not random panel, last week when we did our right or wrong, mine
Yeah.
was Jared Leto has already killed the Masters Universe movie franchise, and Uncle Gary said dead on arrival.
Oh God. Oh, he was
Discussion dead on arrival.
brainwashed. Didn't know he was He-Man. So he had to reclaim everything. Maybe the movie's influenced by. Hey, very possible. Very
Yeah,
possible. That
yeah, that's a good take. Yeah,
I'm trying to remember the trailer if I kind of get that vibe too. And I think you're right. I think there is
yeah,
that type of vibe there.
yeah. I get
Yeah.
that
Okay.
vibe.
All right.
Definitely
Very
good.
good. Very good.
Good on Boosh. Yeah, so I think it looks good. And like I said,
Yeah.
Scouts, I couldn't even honestly, you can't really tell who's even behind it. I only know it's Jared Leto because
Yeah. Because
of reading and
we know.
hearing about it. But
Right.
it looks like yeah, I thought the design looks great. I think it looks like the character from the comic books, especially the
Right.
show.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. And I think the
He-Man in
character
the.
who plays He-Man, I think he has a good look for He-Man. He looks like He-Man.
Yep. Yep. And he's got the booty shorts. Booty
That's the
shorts.
guy.
If
They
if
got the booty shorts.
there's a YouTube guy out there that does these shorts, and he makes fun of like old cartoons, the Spider-Man, the He-Man, stuff like that. So he starts off like, so imagine you're He-Man with booty shorts, that type of thing. I forget his name. I'll have to look it up, but it is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah,
So
send that to me. Yeah.
I will.
I will check that out.
Yes.
Not the booty, not He-Man's booty shorts,
No,
just the
that's
videos. Yeah.
booty shorts. Yeah. But yeah, good. What's next in our
So
trailer
we'll
list?
keep it on trailer. Oh yeah, so Masters of the Universe comes out June 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, June 5th.
But on June
Yes.
26th, the new Supergirl movie comes out. So yeah, we had that
Okay.
trailer, another one come out, and this one showed a little bit more of the main man Lobo.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure Richard did not like that.
Sure he didn't. I'm sure he didn't. But
I saw a still of Lobo, how he looks, and someone's like, it's a shame. Jason Momoa would have been a great Aquaman. Yeah. But
that's funny.
I
That's
think
funny.
he'll make a great Lobo, and yeah, so
Yep.
I think it looks like a fun movie. I am excited to see it, and like I said in the comic collecting goals, I want to read that Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow story before Civil War.
Right.
I never got time. Like I said, June 26th is when the movie comes out.
Right.
Who knows?
It's gonna be good. This is gonna be a good year for superhero movies, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this day before my anniversary of meeting my Maria.
There we
On the
go.
27th will have been 10 years ago I met her, and I got her
Nice.
under my spell.
There you go.
And
Or did you
Bruce
just
said,
wear? Or you just wear her down? Because that's what I did. I told my wife. I swore her down.
I had to wear her
Brainwashed her.
down. I had to wear her down to get that first date.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. She read one of my stories and got a bit scared, and I said, I can't blame you.
Yep. Yep.
I was
Yeah,
sure
I
it'll
hope so
be
too,
coming across.
Mobius. I hope so
Yeah.
too.
Man, if there's a scene where Lobo kicks a cat, Rich is gonna get up. He's gonna walk out the theater.
Oh yeah, he's gonna drive to the person's house and burn their house down. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna be full of rage. He'll get a Red Lantern ring for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been waiting for Lobo to show for yeah. So I'm looking forward. Like I said, I think it looks cool. Another good trailer, and
Yep.
yeah. So that was me. Yeah, I'd say with the trailer, it seemed kind of with the vibe from we got from the other one, just a bit more of Lobo, which I liked. So that was cool.
Yep. Agreed.
And then there's the Daredevil Born Again season 2 trailer. Now I'm not all caught up on the show, so I saw little bits, but still want to at least see that it does come out on March 24th.
Yes. Yes. So I am caught up on the Daredevil series. It's awesome, by the way. If you haven't watched season 1, go do it. After the show, go do it. Check it out. It's really good. I thought it was really good. Now season 2, from what they didn't show you a lot in this trailer. They really didn't. They showed you just a tiniest bit of action, and the new suits, darker red with the red DD on the front, type situation. So they didn't show you a lot. It looked like a lot of flashbacks to me. Because if you remember, you don't remember, but in season 1, he has like a final battle with Bullseye type situation. Because that's where Foggy is. Spoiler alert! If you haven't watched season 1, pause now and skip ahead. Season 1, Foggy does die, and he goes. That's why he kind of stops being Daredevil at that time, because he finishes off Bullseye. You might say he lets him fall off a roof. So anyway, so there's a lot of flashbacks, I think, to Bullseye in this situation, and there's a couple of scenes with Kingpin and a couple of boxing scenes with Kingpin. So from what I remember, it was not a lot of action with DD himself. Just at the very end of it, squeaky chair. Just sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
I can't. If I sit back, it's gonna squeak.
It says, but you're relaxed and you're enjoying the show.
I will sit up.
Just relax and enjoy the show. So, in my opinion, that trailer did not show enough for me. But I still want to see season 2, so I'm going to see it anyhow. So, there it is.
All right. And back to Lobo. Bruce said, yeah, it'd be crazy if they do the thing where a drop of Lobo's blood creates a Lobo clone. Maybe. And then Moby said, I know, right? That would be awesome.
Yes, that's true.
That would be too awesome.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So that was the news pretty much today. Yeah. Trailers, and then the unfortunate passing of Sal Buscema.
Yep. Oh wait, there was one other one. I just remembered. Wonder Man. Wonder Man came out yesterday.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, they dropped all the shows. I forgot that it got released yesterday, so I haven't seen anything about that yet on Disney Plus. So I'm probably gonna binge that tomorrow.
Enjoy, yeah. So that's I'll have to. Let me know what you think of it.
Yes.
Uncle Gary said I agreed with him when he said he thinks it's either going to be you love it or hate it.
Or you hate it.
I'm like, I kind of think
totally
so
agree.
too. I don't really know if there's going to be an in between, but
no, I totally agree with that assessment.
Yeah, so we will see what happens.
Yes, indeed.
Maybe things will get a bit insane, Sal.
Insane? You know what's insane though? A little bit of variant insanity. Folks, our next segment right now is the Variant Insanity. This is the book that comes out every week that has the most variants. Oh, was it Mobius? Okay. Maybe I'll binge it tonight after the show. Maybe I'll binge it tonight. I think I'm going to binge it tonight. Get the coffee pot running. We're going to have some coffee, and we're going to... That's why he clones himself. That's funny. That is crazy. But Variant Insanity is also crazy. Oh, he's up to episode 6. Very
So
cool.
there's all on there then.
Right.
All right.
So,
Insane.
yep, Variant Insanity. This is the book that comes out every week that has the most variants. And, it's usually a Dynamite book, but tonight I'm going to give you a hint. It's not Dynamite.
All right.
So put your thinking caps on, take a good guess, and let's go ahead and see you guys in 30 seconds. Go to do the intro for Variant Insanity. Man, I love that riff.
Me too. Get you dancing and moving. I'm going with the comic book I think that has the most variants this week is Iron Man #1. It's my pick. And Bruce says he has the GLKO book.
That's a good one too. That's a good choice. That is a good choice. Well, folks, ladies and gentlemen, put your guesses in the chat. We'll give you the about 10 to 15 seconds because sometimes people got to watch ads and you can't always skip the time. But let's talk about this for a second. Dynamite, I have actually kept the last 2 years recorded of Variant Insanities, and Dynamite has always been the standout winner. And, very few times has DC or Marvel actually out variant good old Dynamite, and I'm being bad this year. I'm not recording it because it was just too much time and effort, and it's felt like for nothing. It's felt like, I'm just keeping track of it. So I do it for the show, but I'm not keeping track of it. So I have all the variant stuff tracked through my my various slides and everything like that. So I know. So we're gonna do that. So definitely check it out. Let's go ahead and let people guess.
Yeah, Sal. Just even though I don't have it all, I don't have all my. I don't have all the Variant Insanities put in notes as to. I don't have it on digital notes, but I have them all on written notes.
Did you really?
Yeah, I always write down because usually I'm the one who has to say it, so I have it written down, and then let's say when it's time you've done it or I missed the episode, I will still write down the result of who it is. Vampirella dominated last year.
Vampirella did dominate last year.
Yeah, the year before was like Thundercats, and last year seemed to be Vampirella once a month. She get it.
Yep, and of course, 99% of the time it is a Dynamite book.
Yeah, but not that I don't mind seeing Vampirella comic book covers.
Or 14 different, or 15 different, or 25 different, or 65 different.
Basically the same outfit every time, though, which we love.
Yes, indeed.
Because it's her, and we don't kink shame here.
No, not at all. Hey, you do what's best for you, and we love it.
Yeah. Sal, if you want to wear that outfit, I won't judge you.
You can't see it in the background, can you? Okay, all right.
I do see something red. I see something red. There's a hat. There's a hat. There's a red. Something red.
There's. I always got red on. I always got some type of red on.
Is he red? The chairs are there's red. The wall is red.
Yeah, that's true. You don't see a stripper pole, do you?
Wait, I'm looking.
No,
okay, open the door behind you.
Nope. That's outside. I don't have that outside. Come on.
That other door.
All right, folks. Here's your 10-second countdown. We got 10. We got 9. We have 8. We have 7. We have 6. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So if you haven't put your guess in the chat now, you're not going to win the no prize. So this week's Variant Insanity is none other than Iron Man #1.
Okay.
How did you guess that one, Sonny? Come on, man.
I saw what came out this week earlier in the day. I was like, okay, what one's coming out? And then I saw there was a #1. So I'm like, okay, it's a #1. So that's a news
Okay,
also,
so
right?
number ones are a safe guess because usually they do have a lot of variants. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the info on this one. Variant same for week 5. Joshua Williamson did the writing for this. The artist is Carmen Carnillo, and the cover artist for this particular one is Ryan Stegman. I love Ryan Stegman's artwork. He does a great job of a lot of stuff, and I have a lot of variants by him. And I think I actually got a book signed by him that I picked up. So I have to double check my sign pile and see if that's in there. But yes, Iron Man #1 is this week's variant.
All right. So now time for us to guess how many.
Yes, yes. How
Let's
many?
see.
Hold on. Sal took the poll down for the show. Poll down. He said I took the poll down for the show. No, you can't. You can't.
He
Look,
took his
hold
pool
on.
down, but he kept his pole up.
Love, Kevin. Let's hold on, Boosh. Hold on a second. You just can't just take those poles down. They're fat. They're really secured to the ceiling and the floor, so there's no accidents that happen. Okay, you can't just willy nilly put one up and take it down. No, you can't do that. So if you don't see a stripper pole, I don't have one. Thank you very much. Back to the variant.
All right.
There we go.
So,
There we go. Iron Man
number
number
one.
one.
How many?
So let's see. How many variants do you think came out this week with that? Booge is saying 17. He also thinks it's a pretty cool cover. I agree.
Over.
I agree.
14 for me.
Ooh, 14. Interesting. And Mobius chiming in. He thinks 8. Okay. Are you sure about that, Mobius? You sure you want to guess a little higher? Bam. Let's see. I'll go. All right. We'll go ahead and give the 10-second countdown.
Okay.
For the delay, we got 10, we got 9, we got 8, we got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. There it is. Folks, it is 14. It's the number is 14.
There we go. All right.
I'll look it up. There's no way you can guess this one.
So,
come on, you looked it up, didn't you?
so I don't know how many. I don't. Oh, I don't even remember the site you go on. I just looked at what are comic books that came out, and then quite a few showed up. I saw Iron Man #1, and then I saw that it said I saw somewhere it said 13, and I said let me up it. So I don't know what to say. When so all I know is that Iron Man was one of the comics that came out this week. 14. Yep. That's a win for me.
There we go. There's Mobius giving a good chuckle at that. Uh-huh. Yep. Poll is in Sal's sleeping quarters. How would you know that, Boosh? How would you know that? Very interesting. Very interesting. Yep, it is number 14. I'll just pull this on up there once again because
it's be funny that you always tell me the site you use and I always forget what it is.
Okay, so the site I use it's called CLZ. I have it on my phone. It's an app that I use to catalog my my whole comic books. You can see right there. So everything I enter in, I scan it in every week. It gives you I have 2,445 different series, and there's it's not going to focus on my number. Come on, focus on the number. Nope, not that. Right there. It's going to focus.
No, I didn't have straight sheet. I straight 1.
All right, it's not focusing, but it does tell you how many you have in your collection, which is my collection has 17,140 right now. But it's pretty cool. It's listed in alphabetical order, and then you can, when you dive into one, you can see the issues that you got. So it's very easy to scan and keep up to date. And believe me, it is worth the money because I can't tell you how many times I've gone to a con, I'm flipping through it, and I'm like, oh, look at this book, it's awesome. Wait, check my app. Oh, I have this one already. Okay, throw that back in. And I'm not buying any duplicates. So, yep. They CLZ used to put it on their weekly newsletter, and then they took it out. And so when I emailed them to talk about it, another guy said that, he goes, we did take it out, but, he was interested in seeing what I had. And I was showing him all the data and stuff that I collected for it. He thought that was pretty cool, but alas, it's no longer in their newsletter, so I have to look it up through the app every week.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, and how I did it, like I said, I just looked up what were comic books that came out this week. When I saw Iron Man #1, it said 13. I said, this is gonna be my guess. I'm not gonna know if there was a Vampirella or anything like that. I saw that there was Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman, but with Iron Man being #1, I still let me
they were actually close in the variants. Absolute Batman had 10 variants. Who was next on that? Let's see. I know there were some other ones. I think. Let's see. Conan had 6. I'm just going to tell you the ones that had more than 5, if I can find some more here. And let's see. Final Boss had 7 variants. GI Joe had 6. Let's see. Oh, Harlequin Elvira series. That one, I think, 1 week, not too long ago. This one had 12 variants.
Okay, well, good thing I didn't see that one. That might have been my guess if I saw that, but
Yeah.
good thing I only saw Iron Man.
Yep. I know there was another one that was kind of high up that was kind of close. Power Rangers had 9 variants, which is pretty good for them. They usually don't have a lot of variants, so for them to hit above 5 was good. Oh, Sonya, Red Sonya, always it's a constant winner.
Yeah.
She had 12 variants this time.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't know she had one out.
Thundercats, 12 variants. But Iron Man beat them out this year. This
Maybe
week,
that's what I need to do is just look and quickly pick one and be like, I'm done.
There you go.
Because if I saw Thundercats and Red Sonya,
yeah,
like I said,
yeah, so. Dynamite. All right, so that is
no cheating. I straight up beat ya.
Judges, what do we say? Okay, you don't want to know.
Then they're jealous.
Yep. Haters are gonna hate. All right. So what's next? What's our next segment for the night?
Right or wrong, and Sal.
Right or
I'll
wrong.
let you start us off.
Okay, so I thought about this, and I thought I'd go for some more edgy type of statements.
Ooh. Like Youngblood edgy. 50
No.
pouches edgy.
No, not that edgy. So, yes or no? Captain America would not survive in modern day politics without becoming deeply controversial.
Well, I will say. Well, I'll say like right or yes, he would be.
Yes.
Yeah, he'd be considered very controversial.
Yes,
so I'll say right.
Very much so. He wouldn't. Let me put it this way: he wouldn't survive in modern day politics. If he was, a real life person right now in politics.
And also too, he's not a politician. He's more. He'll save the day and.
Exactly. Yep. Booze has already chimed in. He says right. All right. So you want? What's that?
Right.
Yeah,
say right?
Yeah, I'm saying right. Are we flipping back and forth, or am I going to my 3?
Sure. Let's switch it off.
I'll
go. All right then. I'm gonna say something that might get some people a bit excited. When I came up with this one, I'm like, okay, let's see what the people say. My first right or wrong statement is, this is going for the James Gunn movies, the new, the DCU, not talking about the old ones, the new ones. Supergirl will be better than Superman.
Ooh, yikes! That is true. And Boosh says that Captain America be a domestic terrorist according to some scumbags. True. And Mobius chimes in with he's controversial in some storylines. Absolutely 100% correct on that one.
Yeah.
So would Supergirl going to beat out Superman?
Do you think it'd be better? Not so much probably just do you think it'd be better? I'm going to say right. I think Supergirl's better.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say yes to that. All right.
Yeah, I got high hopes. I think it's gonna be a good, fun movie. I think it could be a little more fun. I say more of opinion, right? So,
all right. So just to back up a little bit, Morbius just said right to that first one. Booze is jumping on for number 2, saying that you're right because of Lobo.
Lobo's gonna be huge.
Richard would disagree with you on that last comment, but yeah.
Now, unless something bad happens to Lobo, then he will be cheering for it.
Yeah, that's true. But nothing bad's gonna happen to Lobo.
Yeah, I think he's gonna make it.
Yep.
Oh, so there we go. So you said right as well?
Yes, I'm gonna go with right.
We're all going with
so Morbius is saying yes as well. I'm assuming that's number 2.
So we're all going with Supergirl being better than Superman. All right, so now Sal.
All right, here we go. You ready for this one?
You.
All right. Batman is more obsessed with control than justice.
Can
He's got
That's a
contingency
tough
plans
one.
for everyone. He's
Remember,
got surveillance of even allies.
remember
He's got
Tower of
secret files.
Babel?
Yeah, secret
Yeah, remember
files
Tower
on
of
there. Like
Babel?
that's not justice. That's paranoia.
I'm gonna say wrong. It's like
Oh,
so close, but I'm just
oh.
gonna say that I think in the end, if it really came down to it, I think he would choose justice. So, but it's an argument that like I won't like stand. Like, there's no way I'll be proven wrong. It's
Yeah.
just that I'll just say wrong
Right.
in the
Right.
hopes that Batman would choose justice over
Right.
control.
All right. Well, this is on a delay, so he says Sprite about Supergirl, and he says, although I have little faith in James Gunn. I agree with you on that, Mobius. I really do. I have a little faith in James Gunn. I really do.
Kind of just done with his style, or
I don't know what it is. I mean, Superman came out, I liked it a lot, and then after rewatching it a couple of times, I just was like, oh, there's just so many things I nitpicked to death on that, and I had to stop rewatching it. I really did. I had to stop rewatching it. I couldn't enjoy the movie.
yeah,
So Boosh just jumped in for number 3. He says wrong. Okay.
same with me.
So
Batman
with
for
Batman. Yeah,
justice.
yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, we're edgy online. I'm very edgy. You know. Okay. Very good. Very good. So what's your second statement?
Okay, so my wonderful second statement goes at Wonder Man.
Oh,
And I say Wonder Man will be in Avengers Doomsday.
I'm gonna say right. They're gonna pull him in.
I say right. And I think
That's
I think somewhere with the show, like I said, I haven't watched it, but I think maybe somewhere in the end they're gonna kind of hint towards like Doomsday Avengers. That'd be something cool to get people to say, okay, I want to check out the show at least just for that part to see how he'll connect to it. So I think Wonder Man will be in Avengers Doomsday.
yes. And I got a picture that I should have uploaded. Oh, if I can find it. There was a picture of Jean-Luc Picard on the Enterprise holding a lightsaber, and it says, "Will be featured in Avengers Doomsday."
Yeah, I've seen so many of these will be featured. Yeah.
Okay, so Billy says, "I abstain on question 3." Boosh says number 3 is wrong. Ooh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
that was your Batman one.
Yes.
Yeah, that was number 3. Yeah.
Sorry. And Boosh also says Batman would do the right justice thing in the end.
That's where I'm at with that one.
Moby says number 4 is wrong.
Wonder Man won't be in there.
Okay, all right, okay.
Bruce says he will.
Boosh says right. Okay.
All right.
Let's put it this way. I would hope so. That would be really cool, but that's why I'm saying right. I don't expect it, but that would be right for me.
So technically, since we got 4 of us, 75% say right, he will be, but 25% say no, Wonder Man will not be in Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
So Sal, I give it up to
All
you.
right. All right.
Last one of the day.
Last one. Still edgy. Still edgy. Here we go.
You get those huge shoulders and thighs. 90s
Spider-Man.
edgy.
I know. 90s edgy. No. Spider-Man's guilt addiction is unhealthy and makes him a worse hero. He doesn't protect people. He punishes himself.
I'll say right. Yeah, it brings him. I mean, obviously, he's one of the best heroes, and we love Spider-Man, but I think it brings him a little bit down. Like if he stopped with constantly beating himself up, he could probably do even more.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
But does it make him who he is, though?
It does make him who he is. It does make him who he is, and that's one of his. That's his persona. I mean, that's his thing. You know.
So what do you say? You say right or wrong?
I'm gonna border on right because at times it depends how he's written. Because at times where he just they write too much guilt into him, you know, it brings the character down. But if the way the writer writes it, you know, if they bring just that little bit of self guilt into the situation, then it makes it work for me.
And Bruce says wrong. Says you're wrong, Sal.
Okay, all right.
Mobius
That's all right.
Right.
Right, yeah. It's 50-50. Booze, you're not winning any awards with me, man. You've been disagreeing with me the whole time. No, I'm kidding. That's fine. That's what these right or wrong statements for.
Last time he was question 4, we were all in agreement about Wonder Man.
Yeah, that's true. Sal's picking on Batman, Spider-Man 2, lifelong favorites of mine.
I was gonna say,
Hey,
yeah,
Spider-Man's one of my absolute favorite ones too. So I really, I'm gonna have to say this. It's really boiled down to how the writer writes the guilt into him. If it's too much, then I think it drags him down a little bit as a hero. But if it's just enough where he's like, reminded at why he does what he does, then
and
it
this is your
works.
way of saying I hate you for beating Venom in a fight.
Yes, there you go. Blocking that.
There we go. Yeah, there's our I blocked them too. Yeah. So all right. So there is our 5 right or wrong statements. We pretty much went over them. Unless you'd like to go over anything again, but
nope. I will circle back to the Captain America one because Morbius did make a good point. There's been a lot of stories he's done that have been controversial, and they've been excellent stories.
Yeah.
Even
right now I'm reading The Captain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. And that was right when he was giving up. He had given up the shield and
right, absolutely. Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie. I think it does. Some of that does work for him because I think it defines his character even more.
Yeah.
All right. So that's why I just wanted to point that out.
Cap. All right. Speaking of Captain America, I should mention that. And how earlier we mentioned Sal Buscema, who made Baron Zemo, that I had gotten another part in a stop motion, a video.
Oh yeah.
With that prop Josh Purities, he has videos on YouTube, and it's called Zemo, which Avengers. Zemo makes a documentary, and I play Baron Zemo.
Yeah, there you go.
The voice of Baron Zemo. Yeah.
Was that just recently or a while ago?
So I recorded it like over a year ago, and it just came out a few days ago.
Nice. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. So it's like one of those a little comedy video, maybe like 4 minutes, and
okay.
Yeah. So so now I can add Baron Zemo to my resume. I could say I've voiced Red Skull, I've voiced Cyclops, and I've voiced Baron Zemo.
Very good. Awesome.
Yeah. So at least I got one hero in there, one superhero in there.
Well, it's a good one to be there. According to Jamie, it's his favorite one too. So.
I think I did have to tag him hey, if you need another reason to hate Cyclops, voices him in this video.
Nice. Yeah. All right, very cool.
Right or wrong, and now, Sal, thank you for controlling the pictures and everything we show. Yes. So now I will get on to the random panel of the week.
Okay. What is Slab is not next, or does that come after?
Sal, you're right. I went over which one is slabbed. So I'm gonna go back to you and say which one is slabbed. We'll get to random panel of the week later.
Okay.
So let's
jump I forgot the order, but I thought the order was one is slabbed and then random panel.
It was supposed to be which one is slabbed and then random panel and then right or wrong. So I didn't go for it. All right, Sal.
All right. Okay. Well, here's my segment
Liz.
of the night.
Hey, Liz.
All right, Liz. Hey,
just better late than never. You're just in time for which one is slabbed. All right, Sal.
All right, so folks, ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 books. Well, I'm going to show you a slide of 3 books, and one of them is slabbed, and I'm doing 2 slides. So this particular night is going to be themed. It's going to be Alex Ross Timeless Ladies Night. Okay. So you'll be able to guess which one of these I have slabbed. So first one on the list is this one right here. What is slabbed? Alex Ross variants. We have Dark Phoenix, we got Hela, and then we have Black Widow.
I'm trying to remember.
So which one of these would I have slabbed? And yes, it's a 9.8. Just so you know.
I'm trying to remember who you would pick.
I don't know. That's a pretty cool one.
So yes, some great ladies there.
I'm not gonna lie. I could have all these slabbed.
Yeah, I would take them too. All right, I'm just gonna go with my, I love my X-Men, so I'm just gonna go with my Phoenix or Dark Phoenix.
All right, very good. Let me see if anybody else in the chat has guessed.
Everyone's going with.
Well, Liz is going with that, and Boosh is also going with me. Yeah, very good.
But Mobius is going with Hela.
Ooh, That's a nice one. That is a nice one. Very good. All right. Well, we don't want to announce the winner just yet. We're going to go on to the next slide, so that way you can think about that. Here we go. We have Shauna, the Jungle Queen. We have Electra, and then we have Spider Woman on our next slab or next slide. Which one is slabbed?
Pretty cool, but I really like that Spider Woman one, so I would go to Spider Woman. I'm gonna say Spider Woman.
All right. That's good. That's a good guess.
Plus, she has some kind of connection to Venom and everything. So
true. This is true. Boosh says all are worthy, and I have to agree. That is so true.
Agreed.
That is so true. All right, but before we announce the winners, folks, we're gonna let you guys get in the chat there. We don't want to end it too soon because we know there's a little bit of delay. People like watching ads and stuff like that. Boosh says Shauna. Very good. Oh, Liz is also going with Shauna as well. Very good.
I do like that cover.
That was a good one. That is a good one. All right, are we ready for the winners of One is Slabbed? All right, once again, we'll just show you to them really quick. We got Dark Phoenix there, and Hela and Black Widow, Shauna, Electra, and
this is cleavage matters, and we agree.
We agree. We definitely agree. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners. So let's make sure that no one else has put it in the chat. All right, here are your winners for One is Slabbed. There we go. Look at that. Sonny is batting 1,000 tonight. Nice. So yes, I have Dark Phoenix and Spider Woman slabbed, both at a 9.8 CGC, in fact. So
awesome one, Sal. Yeah. So yeah, Phoenix, I just had to go with an X-Men one, and then something about. Do you show that picture again?
This one.
Yeah, something about Spider Woman's hair. I don't know why it was calling me. Maybe both ladies. Maybe big hair.
And you said, Sal would pick this one. That's the one Sal has slabbed. Huh?
Yeah, some kind of connection to Venom.
Yep.
Spider Woman, Spider Man leads to Venom.
Right.
Leads to Sal.
All right. I love Alex Ross' work though. His work is just amazing. I mean,
it sounds like I'm like all of them are great. Yeah, as Boo said, all are worthy.
Yes, indeed. So Boo says, nice. Thank you, Mobius. Appreciate that. All right, so that is One is Slabbed. We're ready to jump to the random panel.
That's right. So we've already done our right or wrong. It looks very thick. The hair, yeah.
The hair. Right, oh yeah. You should have gone with it.
Who says yes? It was a big hair for me too. Saying.
Yep.
I'm a hair metal fan.
I used to be a hair metal fan. Now I'm just the metal fan.
I still have the big hair. I've never had long hair. This is as long as it gets.
I don't have the flow like I used to have.
This is as long as it gets. All right. So now we're going to our random panel of the week.
Random panel.
There you go. Daredevil jumping into a car, and he says, Hydra may be out to kill Nick Fury, but I don't intend to let them cheat me out of my piece of wedding cake.
Wow.
Yeah. So, Hydra's out to kill Nick Fury, but whatever, as long as Daredevil gets that cake.
I'm trying to see if that was a metaphor for something else, like he was trying to get at Nick Fury. I don't know.
This was actually during the wedding of Reed and Sue Richards. So he literally just meant he literally just wanted that cake.
He just wanted a piece of cake. So yeah, he didn't want to miss out on a piece of cake,
Yes, there's all this chaos going on. Some the all-time great Marvel villains are there, and Daredevil's like, yeah, whatever about Nick Fury. I want that cake.
Gotta have that cake. My goodness. Yes. What is going on?
So the way he's just coming at you. Feet coming at you, crotch coming at you. Just as long as he gets that piece of wedding cake. I'm pretty sure he got it, though. I'm pretty sure he did get it.
Do we know the artist on this one? Is that a Frank Miller time frame?
No, this was back Fantastic Four, one of the early annuals.
Okay, all right.
The one when they got married was Annual 4.
That sounds right.
I'd have to reach for it. It's pretty high.
Says Dee likes edibles. Yes, he does. And Liz is giving a nice laugh there too. Nice.
So there you go. There is our random. You know what? It'll bother me if I don't quickly find out who it
No.
was.
Okay, then look for it. I can talk about this. Mobius says that's an awesome picture that captures his motion. Absolutely. Absolutely. And now I need to know the artist on this one as well because that's just you know that is very cool. It's very clean. I like it when they show it like that. Meanwhile, Sonny is digging
It's
around
not
looking for that.
annual 4.
Oh,
It's annual
okay.
3.
Okay.
So that means
Annual
it
3.
is the man. Sal, who is the comic creator of the week tomorrow?
Oh, that would be Jack Kirby.
There you go.
Are you serious? This is a Kirby work.
Yeah. So Fantastic
Wow.
Four annual number 4. Or excuse me, Fantastic Four annual number 3.
Yeah.
And yep, pencil was Jack Kirby.
Well, that's a good
Yeah.
segue to pitch our show for tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, we're changing up comic character of the week. So we're going to do comic character of the week now twice a month. And on the off weeks, we're going to do once is comic creator of the month, and the other one's going to be a top 10 list. Yeah, that is some good artwork for sure. So that's like a twofold operation because number one, we've been dying to do some creators and we don't know how to fit them in. And number two, this gives us more time to review characters that we want to do on for character of the week, because now we're running into the characters that maybe Uncle Gary knows a lot more on, or Dan does, or maybe even myself, and the other guys don't. So it gives the other guys a chance to let's read up some stuff on this, pick out stuff that we like, that we don't like, and bring that to you. So that gives us a little bit more lead time, you might say, for that show. But for creators, it's going to follow kind of the same format. We're going to see, some of his best work, whether it be artists or writers, doesn't matter. Maybe it's a little bit of both. We're gonna probably tweak the show on the fly as we go along with it. But so twice a month, it's going to be comic character. Comic character of the week, and on the off weeks, it's going to be comic creator of the week, and then a top 10 list by Dan.
Awesome. And two, yeah, like I say, you guys have taken on easily over 100 characters. Maybe would you say over 150?
Yeah, we're
somewhere
definitely
around
over
there.
100. Yeah, we're definitely over 150 for sure. Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
So-
who says the creator of the week is a great idea. I'm all for it. Yep. So
So-
tomorrow, first at 1.
And we're starting off with the king himself, Jack Kirby. So, yep, good stuff there.
Okay.
So
and
thank you for letting me doing that segue for the show.
Hey, always happy to do it. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. So tomorrow, Jack King Kirby, and well, he certainly is no F-lister, but
Yes.
we move on from the A-list to the
The
F
F list. Are you kidding? Got it.
Oh, you're bald.
That's
We know what, I'll be bald too.
eh.
But are we immortal? So I present to you, I present to everyone, immortal bald man in armor. There he is with many characters, but let me get you a little bit more of a close-up. There he is. Immortal bald man in armor.
So he announces his name in armor.
Yep. And there he is. You see he's in armor. He's got a weird kind of tattoo on his head for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they say keep they
Yeah,
look at the company around you. He's with Pole Dancer and the Tornado Ninja.
That's
Fireface.
That's my superhero name.
Dynamole.
Pole
ESP.
Dancer. Yeah.
I like Pole Dancer's name.
That's my superhero name, Pole Dancer. Right,
See?
So let me just ask you this: if Immortal Bald Man was in booty shorts, would it be Immortal Bald Man in booty shorts?
Yeah, if he didn't have the armor, he'd have to be Immortal Bald Man booty shorts.
Bald Man booty shorts.
Yeah,
love it.
And before we get into that, Liz did say she's also looking forward to the
great
week.
Hope you can make it, Liz.
And Boosh did say that it makes sense to start with Kirby.
Oh, absolutely, Boosh. Had to. Totally agree.
I'm just gonna. It may be a surprise to some people, but I am going to say that this man, Immortal Bald Man in Armor, was created by not J.K. Kirby. This is a newer character, as you can see, but some of the modern day greats.
Okay. So Boosh is asking, is he
Oh,
a
Bruce St.
Morrison
Morrison
character?
creation. That is, I will say, Grant Morrison is one of the creators.
Ah,
The creators of Mortal Ball Man in Armor.
nice.
All right, Sal, would you like to take a guess as to the history
Oh gosh.
of this guy? Would you like to see him bigger? Or would you want to see him with some of his
Group.
friends, or just completely him?
Just completely him. Just
All right,
completely him. It
there
helps
you
me
go.
focus. So, a Mortal Ball Man. Let's see. Let's
Mortal
see.
Ball Man in Armor.
I'm sorry, in armor.
That's his full name is Immortal Bald Man in Armor.
Wow. So I'm gonna guess his real name being I don't know. I can't. Ian Baldini. Okay.
Ian Baldini.
Ian Baldini, and
I like that
just
name,
so happens
Baldini.
that he was going by a cosplay shop and was magically bound to this armor. And these,
Oops, oh.
but they come to life when he smacks the gauntlets together, and then the armor just appears around him. And then of course the tattoo, that was just a college prank. When you fall asleep and someone puts a marker on your face, that was that was there,
It looks
and
like it.
it's never come off because it's one of those indelible ink markers.
Yeah,
So there you go.
it does look like it.
So he always comes on the scene, announces his name, Immortal Baldon Man in Armor, to strike fear in the hearts of nobody.
Yeah. Well, you're not so far off, Sal.
Okay.
But
Oh,
some of
okay.
those things, his real name it is unknown. So he's truly is just known as. Even if you look him up, anybody, you just have to type in "Immortal Bald Man in Armor."
Wow.
That's what Immortal Bald Man in Armor, and he was created by, um, yes, Grant Morrison, but also Jeff Johns, Greg Rucka, Mark Wade, Keith Giffen, and Phil Jimenez. His one and only appearance is in this one panel.
Oh, does he
And
die? Tell me he dies. Tell me he dies.
okay, so it's in 52, number 24,
Uh huh.
cover dated December 26th. So, Immortal Ball Man in Armor, he is one of the many people that were given superpowers by Lex Luthor's Everyman Project. So
Okay.
that's how they all got their powers. That's how, like I said, Pole Dancer, Lady Liberty, Fireface, Jack of all trades,
Yeah.
and of course, Immortal Ball Man in Armor. And they're breaking up a fight between Skeets and the Justice League. However, at the time, it looks like it's just in the issue. It just seems like it's Skeets. Booster Gold's
Right.
like
Buddy.
robot that surround him. But
Right.
actually, Skeets, when I looked up, Skeets was taken over by Mr. Mind, and Mr. Mind was trying to get a hold of Time Master Rip Hunter. So what he did was Skeets was just slaughtering people. Like I said, technically Skeets, but taken over by Mr. Mind, was slaughtering people. So then you get the new Justice League, like Firestorm and a few of the others, including Ambush Bug, and they're trying to stop it. And then
Uh huh.
all of these characters come along, the Everyman Project characters, including Immortal Bald Man in Armor.
Uh huh.
And then they try to stop it. And many of them also get slaughtered by Mr. Mind taking over Skeets. Many of them get slaughtered, but it is not shown. We do not technically see Immortal Bald Man in Armor die. And that's pretty much the issue. There's no. That's it. Where he ends. Within the story, it ends. It
One and
continues
done.
on, but he's a one and done character. He technically doesn't die. So,
Oh, he's
Immortal
immortal.
Bald Man in Armor is still around. And Bruce says, I'm a big fan of Morrison's books, and we can see why. Grant Morrison has had many great books. Also, Superman is one of my all-time favorite comics ever.
Yes.
Yeah, so many, Justice League stuff, but so many greats. But he, along with many other greats, are the creator, some of the creators of Immortal Ball Man in Armor, who had this one and only panel. But maybe he will be back. I mean, it's been, now that we are in the year 2026, it is the 20-year anniversary of all of these characters, and they have not returned yet.
Okay.
So, Immortal Ball Man in Armor, I say yes, he's in the F list.
Definitely.
There's not much to him. Like I said, we see there. He tries to help, so he's technically not. He's not like Head from last week or Carface. He's not like that bad, but
And he's
that name. Okay, the tattoo, like you said, on his head, that's got to go, and he's got to get like a whole different story because, like I said, we don't know his background. Ian Beldidi. But yeah, he definitely would have to have a different name because that is truly one of the worst names I think I've ever seen. Immortal Bald Man in Armor.
striking fear in the hearts of no one.
Exactly. Nobody. Yeah.
Oh, so I wonder if some of these creators like look back at and look at some of these characters they created, let's say in the '90s or whatever, and go, "Yeesh, did I really come up with that?"
Yeah. I'm sure, or I think some of them maybe even forget, like, wait, I created so and so. I'm trying to remember who it was. One of them responded to a Codex like tweet and was like, "Oh, I forgot that I created this character."
Oh my head! Oh gosh!
Oh man, that's years ago. Like that's like 2021 or early 2022. But somebody,
Wow.
yeah. So I forgot. But yeah,
Okay.
some of these characters, but like Brown Bomber was one that I was like, how was that character? I get that this character is just cheesy and kind of, and like I said, a one and done, so I can let it pass. But like the Brown Bomber was in an
Yeah.
issue of Justice League for a while. I was like, that's. I still think he's one of the worst F-listers.
Okay.
Just to say Black Power and he becomes a stereotypical black man. That's so
Okay.
he ranks as one of my top ones from this century. But I think that ranks as one. But I think Immortal Bald Man ranks as or Immortal Bald Man in Armor ranks as one of the worst names.
Agreed. Agreed.
All right, Sal, we're talking about F-listers, some bad stuff. So now it's time for our topic of the week. This is one that you put forward when you say shipping nightmares, proper ways to ship books and slabs. Sal, I'll let you take it away.
Shipping nightmares. All right, folks. We've all ordered books. We've all gotten those books that we get in the mail and be like, how did this even get to me in one piece? Or maybe it didn't get to you in one piece. And it's just a nightmare sometimes because some sellers, luckily I've got a group of sellers that charge appropriately and ship properly, and that's who I stick with. But every time I order a book from somebody new, I always have that fear that that this is how it's gonna come. It's gonna come in a nice little plain little band, little envelope, and guess what? There's your book. Just thrown in. And meanwhile, there's nothing else on it. The
Thrown
postman
on
could be like,
snow.
"Yep." The
Yeah,
postman could be like, "Oh, let me just put this into the box. Here you go. And there it is." And of course, now your book has a nice big crease in the middle of the book. That type of thing.
So
And
let me come back in a moment. There's something
oh,
I'm gonna have to show you.
all right, no
Speaking of
problem.
that,
I'll talk a little bit more on that. I'll talk while
all
you're
right.
like, oh, now that Sonny has left the show, it is now Sal's podcast. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's the new version of the podcast, 2.0, the Sal version. Anyhow, I get some of these. I've done some artwork or bought some not original artwork, but I'll say some replicas of original artwork. And it swear to God, it comes in a package like this, and it just freaked me out because I never got it. So some of the stuff that I've learned over the years, I've seen stuff that's been shipped. Of course, your book needs to come in a bag and a board. I'm using this one because it's a crap book. I don't care what happens to it. But what I would usually do, or what people usually have done, taken two of the the backings that you would use, and then of course do the sandwich, and now it's a sandwich thing, and then they would tape them together, and then tape this to the Gemini mailer. Gemini mailer seemed to be the best or preferred choice that people use, and it works out good, especially when we get the sandwich. It's awesome. Some people take recycled cardboard. The stuff the priority one boxes from the post office. Some people cut those up to the shape of the comic and use those as the sandwich that goes into the cardboard, Gemini mailer.
Yeah. I think it's
I
pretty
have
good. You like that or no?
what's that?
You like that when they do that?
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
actually.
I do too.
Also, shipping is buying stuff is not that expensive. You buy it on Amazon. I bought a package of these guys. I think like 50 of these for not that bad of a price. It's a deep box, you might say, comic book size. You can get some bubble wrap around it so it protects it. When I'm sending a book off to be slabbed, Sure enough, it goes right into this box here, and it fits it pretty well. You can see there's just a little bit of room there, and there's a little bit of depth there. So you could definitely get this thing into a cardboard sandwich and maybe a wrap of bubble wrap around it, and then you can pretty much seal this sucker off. And hold on, let me just get this sucker closed there because it's messing with me. Boom. Now you could just do a nice long piece of tape here, along the edges, just seal it up right there, and you got a pretty stable box. Now there's nothing in this box, no bubble wrap, and I'm like squeezing this thing pretty good. Don't squeeze the Charmin, but you can see that I'm not really doing that much damage to it. So even if you don't send any bubble wrap, there's still a pretty good chance that this book's going to be okay. But bubble wrapping is always good. Now, before we jump to you, Sonny, one more thing. Slabs. Let's talk about that. These you have to be extra careful of because corners can get damaged. Oh,
There's me.
Hi, Sonny. There we go.
There's you. I don't see that.
So
look at that beauty.
Let's get it out of the bag because it'll less glare. So as you can see, the corners on this are very vulnerable in damage as it bounces around in a thing. So what I've seen two versions now, and they both work really good. Bubble wrap sandwich, you just bubble wrap the hell out of it one way, bubble wrap the hell out of it the other way, and that gives you enough cushioning at the corners. And if you do it right, this will drop into a USPS box. The box that you get from that one of the longer ones goes right in and fits perfectly, and it does not bounce around. The second version I've seen of this, which is pretty awesome, and it could add up in price, but not so much. Do you know the pool noodles that you can get at the dollar store? Pool noodles, or the small styrofoam things.
Yeah,
they cut these out. Yeah, they cut it up, but they don't put them on the corners. They put it, right across the top, on the sides, and then of course the bottom. Now, when that is sticking out, I don't have any bubble wrap. But if you do that like that, the corner becomes protected because you can't get to that corner. So if it drops even like at, let's say, the angle that would hit the pool noodles that are coming out, protected. So what I've seen is the slab is wrapped in bubble wrap. Oh yeah.
Mobius said, he said, I buy and sell live plants online, so this subject is well known to me.
Oh yeah, very good. Yeah.
Interesting. And also said, I don't have any slabs. I guess those acrylic covers can break.
Very much so. Very much so. And Mobius, get yourself a slab. Come on, man, do it. So what I've seen is they do 1 layer of bubble wrap, and then they put the pool noodles around it. Now the pool noodle width also same size as that USPS box. You just slide it right on in, tape it shut. Bob's your uncle, and you got a nicely shipped slab. So there you have it. Now, Sonny, what do you have for me?
All right. So real quick, because I had walked away. Did you have a nightmare story you were going to tell real quick? Or did you say it when I walked away?
I said it when you walked away.
Okay, so I will go back and watch it.
Okay. Well, I can repeat it for you. It's okay.
Unless you want to tell me. Unless you can tell me quickly. Yeah, because it wasn't long.
So, yeah. So I bought some books. And I've told you about the folding it up. Hold on a second. They just kind of fold it up like this and just jam it in. I bought some. It's not original art, but it's a copy of the original art, but it's still like that big poster board came just like this. And luckily my post office guy, he knows I get a lot of comics because he knows, he thought it was some type of artwork, and he kind of dropped it off on my door, and it was really cool of him to do that. But he goes from the size of the package you got, he goes, I thought it was something that should not be bent, even though the package had nothing on it, just to me and from whoever it was coming from, and that was it. There was a brown label. There was no store identification on there to say, "Oh, comics are us" or something like that. So, but he just knew from the size of the package because it was a little bit bigger than this, maybe about twice the size of this thing. And it was, like I said, it was a copy of original art of a Venom page. And yeah, he goes, I just recognized it as something that should not be bent. So, but yeah.
Let me see up, yeah.
Anyhow, that's the story pretty much it.
So me, I mentioned this a while ago, and today I found the video of one of my old mail calls.
Oh yeah.
And
is that the knife?
Not the knife. Yeah, playing well. The knife. So, yeah, some interesting times of mail calls. I forgot about that one. there was a time one of my friends, Dan, he worked at the post office, a
Yeah.
different Dan, not Codex Dan, and he would tell me once in a while. He's like, "Yeah, I walk in the background, and he sees the ladies like twerking and stuff." And then I was waiting to get Dark Ages. I was collecting those, and then it's like, "Oh, your package is shipped. Should be arriving. It's not arriving." So I told him, I said, "Tell your coworkers to quit twerking and get me my comic book." And the next day there was a snowstorm here. My comic still came and I got it.
Yeah.
So I was like, they're not doing their job.
Well, that's
But then
funny.
another story, I almost forgotten it right now. I remember that's why I left because I wanted to grab the book to show you this Game of Thrones book. It's behind the scenes of seasons 3 and 4.
Nice.
As you can hear, it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's a nice big cover book, as you can see. However,
Yeah.
what you can't see is there's a little crease here.
Oh.
This book, I ordered it on Amazon. I was living in Wisconsin at the time. My mom noticed it. She's like, "Oh, there's Sonny got something in the mail." So they put it. Somehow they got this big book in a mailbox that is not this tall.
Oh.
It's maybe like up to there.
Oh God.
Somehow they got it inside the mailbox.
On the
So
angle.
she was yanking it and yanking. She said the whole mailbox came. It was one of those ones that connect like with the wood like to the ground, and they're up. And the whole thing shook
Oh.
and got loose. So she was finally able to get the book out of it. I mean, it looks fine.
Wedged it in there pretty tight, huh?
It is good, but I don't know how. This is practically a hardcover. I don't know how the mail person got it in when they literally could have just put it on top, but they somehow got it in there.
Wow.
And then when I've gotten certain softcover books and stuff that's way smaller or stuff that's way bigger, they've just they put it on the top. But for some reason, this hardcover book they decided to shove in the mail, and then ever since that day, that mailbox was loose because my mom had to struggle to get it out. But yeah.
Right.
So those are two things I think of: is the time with the women not doing their job, and my comic book was late, and then that time with getting this hardcover book inside of the mailbox.
Right.
Other than that, pretty good. And then when we came up with the subject, I was like, do I have any nightmare stories? And then I got that lot of comic books, the Age of Revelation ones. And then it was supposed to come Monday, and it didn't come. And I'm like, oh, great. Did I jinx it? And then now am I going to have a nightmare story right before we do it? But at least that came, and it was all good. And she says, poor mailbox. Yes, the poor mailbox. I wonder if it's loose to this day. It's survived winter storms and everything and negative 50-degree days, but the mail person put in this Game of Thrones book in there. Did some damage.
Well, Game of Thrones is known for killing something off every episode. So.
It even says, all men must die.
There you go. And mailboxes.
Yeah, apparently mailboxes too now. Yeah. So everybody made sure, properly, ship books.
Yes.
Stamp. Yeah.
I always err on the side of more protection.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's see. Your friend Bats, hey. Your mailman is a pro at stuffing something big and hard into a small place. That's my former mailman.
Oh man, that's funny. Good one, Bats.
Yeah,
good one. That's great.
Yes, yeah, they did it somehow. They pulled it off, putting something big and hard into that little space. But yeah, nice. So like you said, Sal has taught you all proper ways of shipping slabs and books. So take lessons, take notes, and
or expect better from the people you're buying from.
Yes, I do. And I said, Sal, so thank you for bringing that to our attention, and hopefully you all have no more. Hopefully you all have nightmares. Hopefully we have no more shipping nightmares. And anybody, if you do have any, feel free to let us know about it. We'd love to hear stories about it.
People in the comment section, definitely.
Yeah. And also, too, anything else you'd like to see us do on the Codex Station, let it be known. Put it in the comments, whether it be on this show or Comic Character of the Week, Comic Creator of the Week, and any of the Comics Unleashed. Anything. Yes. Let us know.
Yep.
Happy NCBD.
Yes. I'll be getting to the shop tomorrow with Dan.
Yeah, so how could I forget the happy National Comic Book Day?
Yep, yep. New comic book day.
You got me right.
New, not national.
You're
Just
right.
new comic book. Just
New
new
Comic
comic book
Day.
day. Yeah, new
I
comic book
was
day.
jumping ahead of myself, getting too excited. But yeah, so today is the day. So tomorrow I plan to go. Like I said, I ordered some, so gotta get some. But yeah.
Yep.
So we have a great day. And then that brings our show to an end. So thank you all for
Yes.
joining. Sal, thank you for joining me.
Of
Everybody
course.
watching, thank you for joining. Thank you for commenting.
Yes. Thank
Thank
you,
you for all
everybody. Thank you.
being a part of the Codex Station and helping keep the station going. Take care. Remember tomorrow, Comic Creator of the Week.
Comic Creator of the Week,
Jack King
Kirby.
Kirby.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Should be a good episode, and it's our first one. So if you don't hear something you want to hear when we're doing a creator, jump on that show, put it in the comments so that we can tweak for it.
And I'll give a little bit of, since I won't be on the show, I'll mention one cool thing. We know Jack Kirby's created some of the greatest characters in comic book history. I'll mention a character that some of you may not know, but he's certainly not an F-lister. He's the one other comic book character I know with the name Sonny, and it is Sonny Sumo. And Jack King Kirby was one of the creators of him.
Oh, very nice.
So
Very
the
nice.
one character who shares my name is Sonny Sumo. One of his many creations.
Yep.
He's created some other cool guys too, but remember Sonny Sumo.
Sonny Sumo. But not this guy, right?
No, not Sonny Sumo. Hey, he's better than Immortal Bald Man in armor, but he's also bald. But yeah,
Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's
Has you never heard of him? Has he done anything good? Tomorrow you will hear much of the many great things he did.
Yeah. Oh wait, Boosh wants us to participate and send Boosh a comic book day. I don't know about that one. That's not gonna fly. I don't think that's gonna fly.
You know, I don't have your address. I don't have your address.
Oh, that's right. We don't. Oh, sorry. Wow.
All right, Moby says he's off to watch the rest of Wonder Man. So you enjoy.
Yes.
And
thank you, Moby.
Be going. I'm going to go off to eat dinner soon. I know Sal's going to be watching Wonder Man soon.
Yes.
Just say thank you all. Take care. Maybe some of you see you on. I'll look to be in the chat on the Comic Creator of the Week tomorrow. So I'll be on the show. I'll be in the chat along with everybody else. And then Comics Unleashed, I'll join you all in the comments as well. And then next week, Uncle Gary and Mighty Mike will join me again on another episode of the Code X podcast.
Yes.
So before I say goodbye, the comment says nothing compares to Neil Adams' Skate Man.
Ooh, I love some good Neil Adams, let me tell you.
Yeah, I will look into Skate Man. So take care.
Take care, folks.
Hope you have a day, a week that is a 10 out of 10.